The latest iPadOS 16 has brought iPads to a whole new level. I've been using this update for quite some time now, and to be honest, it has changed the course of iPads entirely. One of the most important features about the update is Stage Manager. Stage Manager has changed iPads to a whole new level. Me personally and many others have been waiting for such feature, as now the iPad compares with full-blown laptops. In this video, I'll be telling you more about the Stage Manager feature and some more about the iPadOS 16 in general. Stay tuned. When you first download the update, you can activate Stage Manager from your settings. That's if you don't already have it in your control center. You go to settings, you then scroll down to control center, and you can add it from here. It is this one, Stage Manager. After that, you can activate it from the control center by tapping on it here. First, let me tell you about the two options that you have. You have a sidebar and you have here the central bar. You can activate and deactivate accordingly to whatever you want and you prefer. I really like this feature as it allows you to use your iPad in a desktop-like feel. So let me just show you here. Let me open Safari at first. So as you can see, as we have the sidebar and the central bar activated, we have them both right here. Have we or do we deactivate them? As you can see, they will just disappear from here. But in my opinion, it's better to leave them on, as if you need to maximize or zoom more in your window, they will just automatically hide. So it's better to just leave them on, or it just depends on the aesthetics and whatever you prefer. I do have Safari here open, and I can open multiple Safari windows. As you can see, I can resize it to whatever size I prefer. You can even open multiple of Safari windows at the same time, and you can toggle between them accordingly. And I will even open a third application, which here is my Notes application, Notability. And as you see, I have no problem and I can toggle between them easily. You can even open, I believe, up to 4 applications, which is more than enough for an everyday user. Let's say you want to have 2 applications side by side. You can also have that. You can just maximize it here and put it like right in the middle, and you can do the same with the other application. And now we have it in the normal mode, 2 applications side by side. And you can still open more applications if you prefer. And now you can press on these 3 dots, and you will have here the minimize, zoom, and add another window buttons. One really nice feature about this Stage Manager is that now you can even open 2 applications at the same time in portrait mode. Let me show you. Here I have Safari, and here I will open Notability, but I'll just put it here below this one. But you will need to adjust it accordingly. It might take you some time, but it is possible nonetheless. As you can see, this you will not have been able to do it with the older versions of the iPad, which in my opinion is such a wonderful feature to have, as many times I do need to take notes down here and I have a lecture or a video open. So this feature I really found myself to use quite a bit. Before I let you go, I need to tell you about some of the most important features or commands while using a keyboard with your iPad that I use on a daily basis. Now let me just maximize it into full screen, and yes, you can maximize the application into full screen. And you can minimize it from here if you want or if you prefer. Some commands to have or to keep in mind: if you have a Safari open, Command T will open a new tab, Command W will close the current one, and Control Tab will switch between the tabs that you have. Command Spacebar will open the search bar. Command H will get you back to your home screen. Command Tab will let you switch between recently opened applications. One really nice feature I like about the iPadOS 16 is that the new look of Safari. You can toggle this look from the settings, which I'm going to show you right here. As you see, you have it right here, and you can switch between which mode you want, the old Safari or the new one. I do like the more new one, the compact tab bar, as it does give you more screen real estate. And one really important feature in this update, which is the more screen real estate or screen size. Let me find it and I will come back to you. It is right here in display and brightness, the view. The more space one gives you a little bit more not screen real estate, a little bit more information in the screen, which I prefer, and it does give you a cleaner look in my opinion. So these were some of the most important features of the iPadOS 16, and I did tell you about Stage Manager, which is my favorite feature of the iPadOS. I would really appreciate if you can subscribe and like the video. Until later.